Hi and welcome to the Browns vlog again. It's some time since I've posted anything, but we've had a lot going on. We've moved house to a different part of the UK. We had a lot of work to do, a lot of redecoration, a bit of building work. That's a story for another day. Today I'm going to look at upcycling furniture. In our old house we had quite a lot of medium dark oak furniture, and it just looks so great in the new house, so I've decided to have a go at upcycling it. Now this is furniture that came from an English company called Oak Furnitureland. They're quite well known, and anyone who's watching in England will have seen their television adverts. And I noticed that quite a lot of the stuff they're selling now tends to be painted or part painted in lighter colours. At the time we bought this, that wasn't a choice. It just had the dark oak or nothing. So I've decided I'm going to try and paint this large coffee table, so it fits in with the style of our new house better than this dark furniture does. So I'm going to start off by giving it a good sanding with quite a fine grit. I've got 1200 grit sandpaper here, and so I've sanded it all over. So I'm then going to give it a good wipe over with some methylated spirits. For this, people who are perhaps not UK viewers, this is an alcohol-based product, and it's very good for degreasing and cleaning prior to painting. So. I think it's probably given a bright purple colour to it, so it's not confused with vodka. So I've got a microfiber cloth here. I'm just going to give this a good cleaning. Now this should remove any wax polish from the surface. It should clean off any finger grease and also clean off any dust left by the sanding process, and get a good clean surface for me to put the primer on. I've given it about 15 minutes good hard rub with the microfiber cloth and the methylated spirits. It's brought off a lot of dirt and wax and grease off the surface, as well as cleaning the dirt from the sanding process. Now I did a bit of research on the internet in terms of what to paint it with, and one of the things that seems to be recommended by a lot of people out there in internet land seem to be this specialist primer, like a primer and undercoat. It's made by a company called Zinsa, which is a new one to me. I must admit I haven't heard of them before, but it's called Cover Stain. And it claims to stick to any surfaces, even previously painted, varnished, waxed, anything like that, provided you give it a good clean. So I'm going to start painting with this and see how we get on. Again, from recommendations off the internet, I'm going to use a small gloss roller for the larger areas, and just a small brush for the bits so that I can't actually reach or get to with the roller. Well, let's see how we get on. Well, the first primer undercoat seems to have adhered fairly well. It's covered fairly well, considering it's a dark colour underneath as well. And I've got no bobbling or any sign that might be the paint was affected by wax or anything underneath. So I've got to leave that for 2 hours to dry, and then I can recoat it. Well, I've given the first primer undercoat just over 2 hours to dry. I'm now well on applying the second primer undercoat, again with a gloss roller. The second coat is going on really well, and really obliterating the any sign of the original dark wood from the original piece of furniture. So we'll see how this dries, and then we can continue on with a top coat. Well, painting the table itself went fairly well. I've done 2 coats of the primer and undercoat now. That seems to be quite successful. So now I've taken the drawers and I've taken the hardware off. I'm going to do the same process, giving these a good sanding down. And then I'm going to give a clean with the methylated spirits alcohol solution, and again do the primer and undercoat in the same fashion. So we'll see how we get on with the drawers. The drawers have 2 holes in the front where the handles fixed. So before I paint them, I'm going to just put some tape over the back of the holes so that the paint doesn't fall through into the drawers as I'm working. So. Also, I'm only going to paint the bits of the drawers that are going to be seen, so it'll be the front and the edges, and to give a neat edge to the paint. I'm just going to put a line of masking tape around like that, just to give me a line to paint up to. 2 coats of the Zinser cover stain primer and undercoat seems to have given quite a good finish on this table now, so I'm going to carry on and put the top coat on. Now, I've already done the top coat on the drawer fronts, and it would appear that one coat is sufficient. For the top coat I'm using the Dulux Trade Satinwood paint, but I've gone for the solvent-based paint rather than the water-based paint. And this is based on previous experience with Dulux water-based satinwood, that it takes ages to dry and get hard, and it's quite vulnerable to peeling. But this solvent-based one, which is the older type of paint, which is not really as environmentally friendly, unfortunately, does produce a better finish, and that withstands cleaning better. The only downside of this paint is actually it takes about 16 hours to dry. But if you do a piece and then leave it overnight, that's sufficient time for it to cure. Well, I'm going to crack on and paint this and see how we get on. Right, I'm starting with the top coat on this. I'm using the gloss roller again. It does give a slightly textured finish to the paint, but I think that's quite attractive, and it's better than brush marks. edges. Just realised I've dropped some paint on the floor now, so some tissue and water up before I get into trouble. Well, now I've finished the painting. So we've now got a bit of furniture that started off as dark oak and is now satin finished white. I did put 2 coats onto the main table as well, just to give it a good finish. And I'll just have a few quick shots of the finished article in situ in our living room. Well, let's finish this project. I hope you enjoyed watching the progress of the oak furniture from its dark oak beginnings to its new white coat of paint. This has been quite successful from my point of view now, so I've got a few more to do. I've got two small coffee tables as well, and a television stand that need doing. So I've probably set myself some work here, but I say I hope this has helped anyone that wants to upscale oak furniture, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. I know we haven't got many videos in at the moment, but we're going to start doing quite a few more to do with home, lifestyle, music, makeup, fashion, all sorts. Bye for now.